Oh, there you are, YouTube. Do. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. We're out here doing random rankings. That's right, we're going to do the random ranking where I pick 3 movies from behind me and then rank those movies based on whatever criteria we come up with. And those movies that I pick, they'll be random. I don't think I mentioned that. So, let's get to picking those movies. We'll do one here, and then maybe a little bit of this area, and then let's see what's happening in this neck of the woods. Have we seen them? Yes, yes, yes. We've seen them all, we've seen them all, we've seen them all. I forgot I bought this one. Let me think about what it's about for a second. Right, okay, thinking, recalling. All right. This is The Gift. There's a lot of movies called The Gift, but this Gift right here is the one with Owen Lars from the Star Wars prequels. His name is also Joel Edgerton. It also has Jason Bateman. You better know him from Teen Wolf 2. And then Rebecca Hall, who we all know from The Town, which was directed by Ben Affleck. What? Oh, I'm thirsty. Long day at work. Left the house at 6:30 a.m. to go to work. Didn't get home until 7:40 p.m. Wow. What on earth? And well, no, not tomorrow's not going to be that bad, but Friday, I got to do that again. Okay. But then it'll be the weekend. All right, so this movie right here. Try to remember, Derek. What happens? Something about Joel Edgerton drops off a gift, but there's a stronger connection here. He drops off a gift. So Rebecca Hall and Jason Bateman, I believe, are married. Oh, okay. And I think Jason Bateman was a bully towards Joel Edgerton, and Joel Edgerton is sort of like stalking them, terrorizing them because of that, but he's also acting like a nice guy, I think. And Jason Bateman's acting like that he's a nice guy, was always a nice guy, was never a bully, and that Rebecca Hall married a nice guy, but in reality he was a big bully to Joel Edgerton or something. But I can't remember like what the gift was. Oh gosh, I just remembered. Oh my gosh. Wow. This movie's dark. Unsettling. Yikes. Why did I buy it? Who's trying to watch this again? Whoa. Yikes. Ugh. Okay. Next we have one of my favorite movies. Whoosh. Lady in the Water. This is an M. Night Shyamalan movie. If you go to any review of this movie from when it came out, they rarely talk about the film, or they'll touch on the film, but instead what they're going to talk about is behind the scenes, and the fact that M. Night Shyamalan casts himself as somebody who's supposed to write something great. And it's like, I don't care about this behind the scenes stuff and this political stuff that you're trying to project onto this movie. What do you think of the movie? And, there is like one rule that the movie sets up that they aren't consistent with, but you know what? Things like that in movies happen all the time. Even Spielberg films, and Spielberg is notified of these things, and he's just like, yeah, I don't care. I'm making a movie. We're having fun. So I feel like that's what's going on in this. But I really like this. I like how it's about your role in a community, and sort of like dealing with these archetype style characters. And I love Paul Giamatti. He's one of my favorite actors of all time. I think he's probably in my top 5. Who's my favorite actor right now? I have I don't know. I got a few, but Bryce Dallas Howard's really good in it. I really love the way she handles her character. I just love this movie. I do. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I'm always here to praise it and to hopefully get you to watch it and like it. But maybe you won't like it. I don't know, but I do. Next we have Capricorn One. Saw this for the first time probably on Cinemax when I was a kid, and was really invested. My dad was really into the space program, so it sort of made me into the space program. And you know, my dad's one of the boomers, grew up as a young child in the 60s dreaming of being an astronaut. And this movie here is about going to Mars. And NASA sets up this trip to Mars, and these astronauts are supposed to go, and they're like, we're going to Mars, we're going to Mars. But then as soon as, you know, they get towards the rocket or whatever, the government's like, oh, this way, actually. And then we're like, here's the thing. We can't go to Mars, and you're not going to Mars, but we're acting like you're going to Mars, okay? You'll be heroes. You'll be heroes. So you're gonna act like you went to Mars, like in a couple. Just, you know, we'll hunker down right here, huddle up, and after a few days, we're gonna act like you landed, and then you're gonna tell everybody that you went to Mars, and you had a great time. All right. And then the astronauts are like, heck no, we're not gonna do that. We're real astronauts. We're not gonna act like we're fake astronauts. So O.J. Simpson, the dude from Law and Order, and Elliott Gould, and who else? Other people. Hey, is that Columbo? Wait, Columbo. No, Columbo. Who's the other one? Columbo, and who's the sucker guy? The one that always had the sucker. Kojak. Is that Kojak? Can't really tell. Elliott Gould, James Brolin, Brenda Vaccaro, Sam Waterston, O.J. Simpson, Hal Holbrook, Karen Black, and Telly Savalas. Okay, so all those people, right? O.J. Simpson's in this. O.J. Simpson, somewhere over there. I have a painting of O.J. Simpson that I did. But anyway, this movie's very good. I think it's great. It reminds me of Planet of the Apes a little bit, because they're on the run. Like, the astronauts are like, we're out of here. And then it just kind of reminds me of, like, Planet of the Apes when they're hunting down the humans and stuff. Okay, how are we going to rank these? I'll tell you the way we're going to rank them. It's going to be like this. Lady in the Water is going to be number 1 because it's poetic and beautiful. And then we got Capricorn One sitting in second because it's lots of fun. And I have nostalgic ties towards it. And I just like that film, gritty texture it has. So go see Capricorn One. And then we're going to end it with The Gift. The Gift, I remember having a big impact when I was watching it. Very affecting sort of film. But I don't know. After I remembered what it was about at the end, I don't know. I don't know if I want to rewatch that. But it's a good film, though. I mean, very effective. But I got other things here that just feel a little bit more important to me. One, M. Night Shyamalan, one of my favorite directors, with this poetic fairy tale that he made that I absolutely love. And then we got a cool space program movie with some great textures from the 70s and such. And then we got ourselves a little bit of The Gift there at the end. But my question to you is, have you seen these movies, these 3 right here? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in these comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.